Timeless concepts from Physics Helpline. In this video tutorial, we will discuss a multiple choice question on the combinations of two cells in parallel with opposite polarities. The question is as follows. The circuit for the parallel combination of two cells E1 and E2 are shown in the figure. The positive of E1 is connected at A, whereas the positive of E2 is connected at B. So they are oppositely connected. Polarities are opposite. Internal resistances are R1 and R2. Now the values given to us, E1 is equal to 2 volts, E2 is equal to 1.5 volts, R1 is equal to 1 ohm and R2 is equal to 2 ohms. Now we are required to find the equivalent cell which can replace this parallel combination. If this has EMF E and internal resistance R which can replace this parallel combination, then we are required to find the value of ER. Before proceeding to solve the problem, let us recall the related concepts. Cells E1 and E2 are in parallel with positive of both connected at A. So E1 has positive connected at A and E2 also has positive connected at A. The equivalent cell which can replace the parallel combination of E1 and E2 is shown here, whose EMF is E and internal resistance is R. Let the voltage drop across A and B is equal to V volts, which is the same for E1 and also for E2 and also for the combination E. So let VAB is equal to V, that is what we assume. So we can write V is equal to E minus IR. The general equation, voltage drop across potential difference is equal to EMF minus potential drop across the internal resistance. Now this is for the combination E minus IR. This is for the upper branch, this is for the lower branch, E1 minus I1 into R1, which is also equal to E2 minus I2 R2. Now obviously we have assumed that I1 is the current sent by E1 and I2 is sent by E2. From this, on simplification, we get I1 is equal to E1 minus V by R1 and I2 is equal to E2 minus V by R2. Now I, the total current, is the sum of the individual currents I1 plus I2. Therefore I is equal to I1 plus I2, which is equal to E1 minus B by R1 plus E2 minus B by R2. Rearranging, we get I is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2, that is we put at one place, minus B, we have got here minus B by R1 and also here minus B by R2. Therefore minus B common into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So from this we write for B. So B will be equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 minus I divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is also equal to E minus IR for the combination that we know, B is equal to E minus IR. Equating the coefficients of I, we write R is equal to here 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Therefore, R is equal to 1 divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, which implies 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Therefore, we have E is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, which is equal to, the numerator remains as such and the denominator becomes equal to 1 by R. So taking this cross multiplying with E, we get E by R is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. We will be using these two equations for internal resistance and for EMF. Mind you, these are the equations when both the cells are parallel and their polarities are identical. If one of them is opposite, then its EMF will be replaced by a negative value. That we will do in our problem. Now for the answer. In the first figure, we have shown parallel combination of E1 and E2 with polarities identical. Therefore, these are the theories that we have already derived. 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 and E by R is equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. In the case given to us, we see that the polarities of E2 is opposite to that of E1. Therefore, E2 and the value of E1 is greater than E2. Therefore, E1 is taken as positive and E2 is taken as negative. But internal resistances are always positive. Therefore, this equation remains valid. 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. But E by R becomes equal to E1 by R1 minus E2 by R2. Using the equation 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, let us evaluate the internal resistance of the equivalent cell, which is R. Therefore, 1 by R is equal to, we are given R1 is equal to 1 ohms and R2 is equal to 2 ohms. Therefore, 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 2. Therefore, R is equal to 2 by 3 ohms. Now, for the second equation, E by R is equal to E1 by R1 minus E2 by R2. Now, we'll put the value. E1 is equal to 2 and R1 is equal to 1 and E2 is equal to 1.5 and R2 is equal to 2 ohms, which on simplification gives 2 minus 3 by 4, which is equal to 5 by 4. Therefore, E is equal to 5 by 4 into R. Putting R is equal to 2 by 3 ohms, we get E is equal to 5 by 4 into 2 by 3, which is equal to 5 by 6 volts. Therefore, the required value of ER is equal to 5 by 6 volts and 2 by 3 ohms, which is the answer to the question. Therefore, the correct option is B. This completes the answer to the question. Thanks for watching. If the video is helpful, then please like, share and subscribe.